Hey everyone, thanks for tuning into your favorite gun channel tonight. I'm Matt, this is Mitten State Firearms, and tonight I'm coming at you with a pretty good gear review. And what we're going to be talking about tonight is an EDC belt. Now, I think an EDC belt is one of the most overlooked pieces of equipment that there is. Everybody tends to focus on different kinds of holsters, the firearm you're going to carry, the gun or the flashlight, the knife. Now, those are all important parts of your EDC setup, but what holds it all together? That's your belt. And if you don't have a good belt, all that stuff's going to start to sag. It's going to start moving around. It's going to start poking you in places you don't want it to poke you. It's going to hurt. It's going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to want to wear it, which means you're never going to get comfortable with it, which means you're never going to get efficient with it. And that's not what we want. So having quality gear is definitely a plus. Um, the belt I currently wear is called a 511 TDU belt. It is a double nylon, two-color belt with a plastic hasp. I've been wearing this belt for about 4 or 5 years, and it's actually worked great. I've trained with it. It holds my guns up perfectly. It's great for an appendix rig. The belt is easily, or the buckle is easily moved over to one side, and lets my holster sit where I want it to without moving around. But over the last couple months, I definitely have noticed it starting to slip, move around a little bit more than I want it to. Getting in and out of my truck, it moves around, it loosens up. Now, I've never had any problems with my guns moving, but I definitely want to nip it in the bud before that becomes a problem. So I did a little bit of research. I looked for a belt that was going to be the best bang for my buck, one with great reviews, one that I know a few people who have it, who speak very highly of it. And so that's what I ended up going with. And that is this belt here. This is a Nexbelt. It is a ratcheting belt system. This belt actually has a couple holsters on it. This is set up for defensive shooting already. This belt came from Ben Stoker Pro Shop. It was a great deal with the holsters. If you're interested in this belt after the video, I would definitely check it out. Like I said, it's a Nexbelt from Ben Stoker Pro Shop. This came with the holsters already with it for a pretty good price. You can't really beat it. I think it was a great deal. I think you would think it was a great deal. So check it out if you're interested. Now, this belt comes and it adjusts all the way up to a size 50 waist. And what you do is this has measurement marks on it. I don't know if you can see it right there. All those white lines are waistline markers. And what you do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to cut it about 4 inches longer than your pant size. So if you wear a size 34, you're going to want to cut it to a 38, cut it past the 38 a little bit. They recommend cutting it a little bit further than you think for the first time, because if you do mess up, you're not going to have too short of a belt and you'll have a chance to correct it, which I think is a great idea. And also, it's held on with this stainless steel hasp. You have 2 stainless steel Loctited screws here, and then you have this little door with spikes on the inside that hold the belt in place. Then you screw it down here. It secures it to the stainless steel hasp. Works great. I think it works great. It's going to last the test of time because it's stainless steel. Stainless steel is not going to rust on you. And this, like I said, is a ratcheting system. So you have 1/4 inch adjustments all the way through here. As you can see, those are all your adjustments you can make. And that's what the inside of your EDC buckle looks like. This is recommended for EDC. And once you get it in, you slide it into the hasp. And as you can see, you have the ratcheting system, 1/4 inch adjustments, so you don't have to worry about it being too loose, too tight. Somewhere in the middle is where you want it, and you can get it there with how small the adjustments are on here. Everything on this belt is great. It's sturdy. It's double thickness as well. It holds tight. I only wore it 2 days so far, but I love it so far, and it's gonna. I personally think that it's gonna do great going through the training paces with a gun on my hip, with extra holster or with extra magazines on my hip. We're gonna put it through the test probably in the next couple weeks here. I'm gonna do some runs with it, and we'll see how it holds up. I think it's gonna do great. I have only one negative thing to say about it, and it's not negative right now. It's just it's temporary inconvenience is what it is. And I think this hasp to release the belt is just a little bit too tight. I think it will loosen up as I wear the belt more. So I'm not going to knock any points off of it for that. But I definitely think this belt is a 10 out of 10. If you're looking for a new EDC belt, even if you're not looking, I would definitely consider this. Like I said, it's a Nexbelt, the belt with no holes, the ratcheting system. I think it's a great deal. It comes in anywhere from about $50 to $70, depending on where you find it. Like I said, this one I paid $100 for. It came with the defensive holsters, which I think is a great deal. Like I said, it came from Ben Stoker Pro Shop. So if you're interested in having a holster setup with extra magazine pouch with this great belt for $100, check that out. And I definitely think that whoever purchases this belt will be happy with it. I definitely am. I do appreciate you checking out my gear review for the night. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe the video. At 100 or 1,000, 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to do a big giveaway. You don't want to miss out on that. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, tag your friends in the video. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate every one of you for watching. We're going to have some more great stuff coming up, so stay tuned. Thanks. Have a great night.